I got a reasonable doubt, he raps. If I knocked on your door, would you come on out? Or later, I don't rock your wear. Hammer repeatedly suggested that Jay was a sinner both in his tweets and in his diss song, and that people should know that he needs to be baptized off of the devil's grasp he was in. While Hammer claimed he went after Jay-Z because Jay said his name, and in his era, he always checked every man who said his name in any way possible. The born-again rapper suggested that Jay-Z is a sinner and that he romances the devil. In an interview with BBC's DJ Semtex, Jay explained himself and said he didn't mean the verses as a personal attack on Hammer, and he didn't even know he was not supposed to talk about the guy or his financial situation. Laughing, he said, "I didn't know that Hammer's financial status wasn't on the table for discussion. Didn't know I was the first person ever to say that. I'm not, am I?" He continued a bit more seriously, saying, "When I say things, I think people believe me so much that they'd take it a different way. It's like not rap anymore at that point." Well, he might not have been the only rapper who mentioned McHammer, but he has actually done it a couple more times than the others, even after Hammer called him out. In the interview, Jay-Z added, "I say some great things about him in the book I have coming out, Decoded. That wasn't a cheap plug," he laughed. "He's gonna be embarrassed. I said some really great things about him and people's perception of him." He claimed it was what it was since Hammer had taken his lyrics the wrong way when he himself had not even realized he had done something wrong. He hinted at Hammer's situation in a mocking-like way, and Hammer didn't enjoy it one bit. MC Hammer's story is one that has already been well documented in everything from newspapers to court papers to true Hollywood stories. And as much as there has been a lot to be said about the one-time rapper's $33 million rise and bankruptcy filing fall, Hammer, aka Stanley Kirk Burrell, believed there was still more to tell, which may have been why he served as co-executive producer of tonight's VH1 original movie, Too Legit. The MC Hammer story, a story about himself. It must have taken the MC a lot of acceptance and growth to even be a part of the production team for his own story. The story breathlessly scanned Hammer's ascent from street urchin to chart topper, and the jaw-dropping spending spree that followed was oddly compelling. "It's only money," he says at one point. "If we don't spend it, we might drown in it." This has been the most case for not only entertainers, but people making big money and overspending without thinking of what it would cost them. In the movie, actor Romany Malco plays Hammer with the requisite energy needed to make the frenetic dance scenes believable, and he was effective in the quieter moments too, as a decent man perhaps done in by his own good intentions. But Hammer, whose original recordings serve as soundtrack